Yeah, I'm gonna have to ship that one. We can keep this one though. Send the Bojuka Bog? Yep. Felix Ron, thank you for the follow. I imagine my opponent's gonna take my ending here. And I'm gonna play fetch. So if my opponent plays turn 2 Dothy, we at least have a fetch line in the graveyard in case we find a Ren. Stomping Ground. Explore. Play my land. Oh, I should have played Flagstones there actually. Again, playing around my opponent having Dothy, because if I had Dothy, jeez, that's so much discard. If they had Dothy, then the Flagstones doesn't recycle, which can be effectively means that we miss a land drop. Yeah, I should have a Temple Garden in my hand right now. Should have a Temple Garden in my hand and this Blast Zone in play so we can uptake if my opponent finds a Dothy or something like that. Croxa. Yep. Creature, land, sorcery. So they don't have Unholy Heat just yet. So they can get back Croxa here, which would be a big problem for us. So we will need to find Prismatic Ending kind of right now. Please and thank you. Yeah, Croxa is very good here. I guess we could also find like engineered explosives, which we got two copies. We have 3 endings, 2 explosives. Started building this deck, but Ren is so expensive. Yep. It's been going up in price too, to make matters even worse. I mean, if my opponent has nothing and we find a fetch land, they do have a solid amount of dead cards. Like Unholy Heat doesn't do anything, Bolt doesn't do anything. But yeah, our draws are pretty limited. We don't have that much stuff that does stuff. Obviously, we're not blocking. Going down to 4, we'll lose to double Bolt, but we can't be double Bolt anyway. If they have call against Kamel, we probably lose. Ursa Saga. Well, we also lose with that, so. Yep. Mako 15 295 with a tier 1 sub. Thank you so much for the 6 months. Yeah, it's brutal how we lost because of that little misstep, just like playing the Flagstones before. So I ended up discarding the Blast Zone, and the Blast Zone was my answer to the Croxa, so pretty brutal. But that's what you want though, right? You want for your mistakes to punish you. Hushbringer versus Croxa. Celestia Charm is a little bit more exciting. Maybe it's just better than Chalices. Yep, keep this hand. Pretty good hand. Pretty good hand. Endurance is an all-star in this matchup. Like, absolutely bonkers. Absolute bonkers. These are the kind of hands that you want, you know, like just a bunch of good cards in mana, and just like your cards are just very replaceable. But they are just like good value. We got Monke. Is it Monkey time? Discard spell time. I wouldn't be surprised if they just take the Endurance. It feels like the best card in this hand. Explore is also very interesting, but I think that Endurance is just a lot better. But we have a very clean play here, which is, you know, just like play Saga, explore, play fetch. Yep. Opponent takes the correct card. So I guess that we want to make sure that we're getting value from our Saga. So that means holding on to the Dryad and not playing it. So I guess that's fine. So next turn, if they play, you know, a bunch of spells, we go Bog. If they don't, all right. Monke. Yeah, I think that's worth ending. Good top deck. Good top deck. Because the problem is if my opponent has to remove a spell, they deal with my Saga token. Well, now we're just going to bog the Croxa, which is pretty good. So, token, untap, token. And now we can probably get Expedition Map. Bog them. Explosives for 1. Swing 4. Next turn we crack map, get second Saga. Yeah, that was a good turn. It was a pretty good turn. We got a 4/4, we got a... Sure, no, opponent is terminating my constructs. It's not a bad top deck either. I should have attacked first, by the way. Missed on a point of damage. Got too excited when I saw the Titania. And obviously, if my opponent doesn't have a discard spell or another Croxa here, they just lose, right? Dolphy. That's pretty good, but it's not good enough. Hey. I think I just want to kill this and make another. No. No, I'd rather Titania. I'd rather Titania because it puts more power into play first of all. Second of all, because it gets back the Saga, it gives him more mana to work with next turn. And third of all, because next turn we can activate Saga, make a token, and we can also ending the Void Walker if we need to. They have 0 cards in hand. They could have had like Bold to kill Titania or Terminator or whatever, and then they can play their own Titania, so that could potentially be a problem, but that's like a 5-3. That's just a 5-3, like they don't have fetches or anything, and they don't have any way to... I mean, I guess it's a 5-3 fear. But, alright, sweet. Yeah, the Black Red Lurrus decks have felt like good matchups to me overall. See you for the next one. Alright, welcome to round number 2. Yeah, sure, let's keep this hand. Turn 1 Reclaimer. It's a lot of turn 1 Reclaimers. I'm assuming my opponent is playing some sort of Asmo deck. I guess if they offer the trade, I'm going to take it. Because I have so many Reclaimers. I can rain minus here, but if my opponent has a Monke, then I'm super far behind. So I think I'm just going to do this. Three mana. Do you want to make a token, or what do you want to do, opponent? Do you want to tap for mana, or just main face a 1/1? Spyro? Maybe. Pillage my land. Jeez. Okay. What are the chances my opponent has a needle game 1? I think I have to take my chances. If they have Python needle game 1, sure, they got me. I can crack Expedition Map instead of activating Reclaimer. This is gonna give them Delirium. Gonna swing for 3. Soul Guide Lantern. Oh yeah, that's acceptable. You got my green source. They didn't get any value at all from the Saga. Really? Really? Literally, I have an active Reclaimer and you're going That was not a good play. It was not a good play from my opponent. Opponent left a card on top though. Kind of scary. Putting a card on top is kind of strange. Bog you and opponent say go. Saga and Pillage don't synergize too well. No. I've seen better cards that, you know, work together. I've seen better synergies. Opponent's deck seems a little bit all over the place. Just a little bit all over the place, you know? So I think we're gonna find Triumph and we're gonna find Valakut off of this, and that allows me to play Rin. I guess my opponent can crack Soul Guide. Triumph, Valakut. So what is like what would they call a pile? All right, sounds reasonable. Bolt my dude. They can still make a token because of the drum. Either Spellbomb. Oh, so my opponent's just playing Spider's Spile. So what can we do here? We can go get a fetch land. We go 2 mana, fetch, play Reclaimer, go Squatter, there's Saga. We can ending this thing too. Expedition for fetch. Play fetch. Forest. Get Reclaimer. Ending DRC. And I can now go Squatter Saga. Colby, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Through good times, through the bad times, almost makes me want to try Solar Flare Titan. Jeez, we're going hella deep, huh? No such thing as too deep. Okay, that's pretty good. Thank you for the support, Colby. Welcome back. It's finally time to find out which one is the better Ren and 6 deck, mine or my opponent's. If this Reclaimer survives, I think I'm going to win. Well, land is very good. Because land kind of means that I win right now. Play that. Hit that. Fetch. Secret Foundry. Hit that. Hit that. Medium plus turn. Saga resolves. Anybody's game. Anybody's game right now. How many colors is too many colors, chat? There's The answer is there's no such thing. Well, we already knew that they were playing blue. How's the elemental matchup being for me? Well, I mean, I'm playing what's his name is in my cyber, right? So clearly I feel like I need some help there. Is that concession worthy? I guess it's not. There we go. All right, bring these bad boys in here. Bring these bad boys in here. Don't like chalices. Explosives are these though. I don't think I want needle. May want soul guide. Probably not. Reclaimer seems actually decent against this opponent. Like they don't really have that many removal spells. They have what, like, I guess they have bolts and unholy heats. Yeah, maybe we can just cut reclaimers. Let's do this. All right. This is a hand for sure. I think I'd keep it, but this one can backfire pretty badly. You love this deck, but you haven't touched it? Just go ahead and play it through a league, man. It's not gonna bite you. I promise that it's not gonna bite. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. My opponent is like the king of sketchy deck building decisions. So you know what happens here? All of these Ursa Saga random stuff deck, all of these, they're playing Ren and 6, they're playing Sagas, and then they play 20 lands. And they try to get away, and they try to make Ren work with Ursa Saga with only 20 lands. Like, when you look at that, what you have there is a 16 land deck. These are not lands. Like, it's not random that I'm playing 30 fucking lands in my deck, right? Like, it's not that I'm just like a helpless idiot who just loves putting lands in their deck. It is just, it's this. Spider's new list is on 25. Yeah, I talked to Spider about the list. We actually talked about that on Bubble yesterday. So that's where he got it brewing. But like it's not random, right? Like the deck list that I've been seeing, it's been like Ren and 6, and then they are playing like 6 fetch lands. And it's just like, how is your Ren and 6 ever gonna do anything if you only have like 6 fetch lands? Like I'm playing 8 and I already feel like I'm super behind. Like I wish I could fit 2 more fetch lands. Anyway, whatever. It's just like, be reasonable, right? Like if you're gonna be building a deck list, then you're gonna be brewing. If you're gonna play like a full 3-color deck with Ursa Saga, just like be reasonable and be responsible with your mana base. Don't just like hope that it's gonna work out when you play a 16 land deck, and I mean 20, but effectively 16 land deck. So because every time they like, this is not a land. This is not a land that you can play on turn 1 nor on turn 2 unless you have the 3rd land drop already lined up, which is not very likely. Anyway, rant over. See you next round. Alright, this hand is super interesting. I think I'm gonna keep it. And the reason for this is Ursa Saga. So I'm gonna go turn 1 play Reclaimer. If my opponent kills the Reclaimer, then we can go turn 2 Saga and we can kind of like ride that train. While if they don't kill the Reclaimer, well, we're actually in really good shape. Oh. Well, we may not be in good shape. Tron is not a very good matchup for us. Why isn't Gretchen in this deck? This is now officially a Gretchen stream. Is that what you're saying, Scott? Baby can't do baby can't do. Crucible of Worlds. We would really love to draw. So I can't go the Ghost Quarter route because they have Crucible, so I just have to try to kill them. Damn it. I think this is what we have to do. We hide the other Valakut. Maybe I should have just gotten Flagstones there. That's pretty good. Now they can recycle Ugin. It's pretty fucked up. So I'm gonna find a fetch land. Yeah. This means Dryad can kill both of their planeswalkers. You can GQ and then block them. Well, but if I do that, then I still need to deal with the card, right? Because like this is not going anywhere. So they should get Sundering Titan here. You got coding. Well, we just gotta draw. We're just gonna dodge the Ursus Tower. We got lethal next turn. So if Lewis can't kill me here, we know they have a Ulamog. That's what they fetch with the Sanctum, but this is not Ulamog mana. They're gonna need something else. All right, sweet. That's not Ulamog mana. Means we still have a shot. I assume they're not gonna, yeah, they're not gonna take that. They have to minus here. There's no way around it. They just have to minus. They need to get rid of the Dryad. Fetch, Stomping Ground. That kills Eugene. But now we're gonna have. Now we're gonna get Surin Orb with Saga, and we're gonna have Titania Surin Orb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm 1 mana short, meaning just have to make mana here. Green. Play this. Tanya. Foothills. Yeah. Oops. Crucible is not doing anything, right? Crucible is just not doing anything. So I'm gonna save Prismatic Ending in case my opponent has like Karn plus Bridge. You know, that's the way that they can get out of this. O-Stone beats me. They're down 2 Ugins, so they probably don't have another Ugin. Great Creator. All right. Oh, Karn locks my Suran Orb. Oh, damn it. I totally forgot about that. Whoops. Man, I was playing tight. I was playing tight and then I slept on the job. God damn it. I was playing tight and then I'm like, wait, what? What just happened? Oh, this guy. Oh, damn it. Ugh. Okay, now we're gonna lose. God damn it. I just... That's annoying. Though, to be fair, my opponent could have minused for... They could have minused for... Sure. They could have minused... Oh, sweet. Whew. That's good. They could have minus for the thing that does the thing. The explosives that is 2 mana and you sack it. Can't remember. So this is 10, 16. Damn it. Am I really 1 away from killing them? Ratchet Bomb, thank you. Sergio coming back in the Prime sub, 26 months. Always here, always learning things for the content. You're very welcome, Sergio. Thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate it. And all because I forgot to... Ugh. That sucks. Well, I mean, I have to keep the Karn, so... But if my opponent does have Ulamog mana, then we're gonna be in trouble. I think I'm gonna hold on to this Prismatic Ending. Don't mog me, bruh. They can still find exactly where's a tower off of this and mog me. Just Tron things. Chalice for 10. Let's go with that. I threw that game away. Like I just had to sacrifice, just make one more token in response to the Karn. I fucked it up. All right. I guess. So, what's up, Lex? What can we do here? Probably turn one bog. I could find Ren off the top exactly. But if I find Ren, am I playing Ren on 2 instead of exploring? Probably not, because exploring allows me to, if I find any untap land, I get to Ren plus Dryad on the following turn, so that seems better. So I guess I'm going to lead on Bog, so I get the ATB tap land out of the way. Yeah. That was brutal, man. Cycling into exactly the tower. The only way that my opponent can win that one. I guess they had access to like all this dust or Oblivion Stone. Those cards would have also been able to, excuse me, to beat me there. Like Tron is not a good matchup for us. Tron is overall not a great matchup. Chalice, right on time. I think this is what we do. They could have Wilt, I guess. Dismember. Okay. Stomping ground, yes. Back to fetch. Get a 5/3, play my land. Say go. We're not doing great here. We're not doing great. My opponent's gonna finish up Tron. And we only have a Titania. We'll lose to many things here. We can go squatter then. So that's at least something. We got their ones locked up. So I can go Saga for Ghost Quarter, for map for Ghost Quarter. Fetch tower in mine. Yeah, land to get back. I got a land, I fetched. I got this land back. That's Karn. It's a bridge. Let's see what we draw. Ren. Ren. So Ghost Quarter doesn't really do anything. They showed me Crucible of Worlds already. So I think I just need to get by the needle naming Karn. And I guess I'm just going to play Blason, uptick it up to 3. Instead of playing Ren. They have the natural Ulamog. Oblivion Stone. Many things I'll lose to here. Kozilek, Butcher of Truth. Well, we can probably beat that one, actually. We may actually be able to beat that one. If I blow up bridge right now, what happens? I attack, they take 13. If we blow up Blast Zone on 0, they would have killed them because they have 6 in hand. I literally don't know what you mean. Oh, that's right, they drew a bunch of cards. I don't even need to kill bridge anymore. Miss lethal? How did I miss lethal? Oh, we cracked it. Yeah, no, you're right, right. Yeah. You're 100% right. I missed lethal. Yeah, just like sack, basically crack the blast zone. Yeah, I totally forgot that, you know, the bridge was not going to do anything. Well, but my opponent can have like Ulamog into attack, right? It feels kind of necessary to get in for some damage here. So we're getting in for 8. But by getting in for some damage here, then if I draw a Dryad, I can actually set up lethal through the Ulamog. Because if they Mog me here, right, like they Mog me and they target this, and then if I crack this to get rid of the bridge, Wormcoil is kind of annoying. Shout out to Biting Needle. We can uptick Blast Zone to 5. Not good enough. So they're just playing a second Karn to just to get rid of it, just so I can't attack. So I'm looking for a Dryad. That would be my best draw. Hey, look at that. Chalice doing stuff. Dismember. Well, didn't mean to have 6 there. But it's okay. Should explosives on 3, right? No, but if I explosive for 3, then I can't. I chalice for 3, then I can't draw Dryad, but my opponent can draw Oblivion Stone. I'm just gonna chalice for 2. For Wilt. Chalice for 2 for Wilt. Being in with Ren and 6. Oops. I mean, you say it does not seem bad. I mean, it does seem bad, but it may just have to be what I have to do. Or not. And this is very nice because we can play around removal. So the way we do this, oh, I'm an idiot. Where's the Karn, the Great Creator? And my opponent can't dismember, and they can't wilt either. All right. I prisoned my opponent out of 1-drops. My opponent prisoned me out of making attacks. Everything had a great time. Everybody had a great time. I think I won Celestia Charms. Let's freaking 3-0 this opponent. Yeah. Chalice on the draw, I'm not so hot on. Dude, Celestia Charm kind of fucks though. I hadn't thought about that. But Charm is pretty hot. I think I keep this hand. We are on the draw, which is very scary, but our best draw is Ghost Quarter. I think if we top the Ghost Quarter, we're gonna win this game. All is Dustarino. That's a Saga. I think I value my colored sources here. I don't want to play another Reclaimer just yet, I don't think. Yeah, I'm just gonna sack the Saga to go find Ghost Quarter, and then I'm just gonna go Ghost Quarter Ren. Hope that I can lock them out. Don't have Tron, don't have Tron, don't have... Yep. It's not looking good. Turn 3 Karn in the play. Not easy to beat. Maybe if I had Flagstones on turn 2, I would have been able to get a hit on mana enough to keep up, but... So... If they have nothing, though... If they do have actual nothing here... Okay. They kill the Reclaimer. So now we just ran and just go nuts, right? And we just hope that they don't find... If they ever find Great Creator, we're super dead. But if they don't... Here's hoping. Here's hoping they never find the Great Creator. And I think I'm gonna chalice on 1. So they can't redraw, they can't play, they can't find a Pine Needle for my Ren. Close game. Close game. It's not a close game. It is not a close game. Thought this was a close game. It wasn't. It actually was not. Honestly, I am the idiot. Imagine thinking that this game may have been close. I mean, I have to go squatter them. Otherwise, they just always dust me. Yep, I'm just fucked. This sucks. I know, because I threw the game number 1, man. What's the most tilting is the fact that I had it and I threw it all away. I had it and threw it in the garbage. We have needle, but like my opponent just kills the Saga, right? So I mean, unless they're idiots. If they're idiots, then yes. So no, actually we need to naturally draw the needle. We need to naturally draw the needle. Wait, they plus without activating coding. Why would they do that? Explore, Dryad, Needle. Oh, that's why. It's pretty smart. I mean, they're gonna all this dust me, right? So none of this really matters at all. It's pretty cool. Tight play from opponent. They have all this dust here though, so we just lose. I don't think. Sorry that my favorite deck got banned by Fire too. I mean, I found a way to. I found a way around it, John. I'm not complaining. The way to play is to play fire cards too. Exactly. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Alright, I've had enough. GG's. Feels bad. See you next round. Alright, round number 4 is here, and this hand seems fine to me. It's not like insane or anything, just a good old honest hand. AmuLIT. Looks like my opponent's hand is good, so we are probably gonna lose, even though they're playing a bad version of AmuLIT with a bad land. I don't think I'm gonna have time to do Reclaimer nonsense. I need to draw into a Dryad, I need to develop my mana. Just don't have time. If they have Titan, obviously we just lose, so. That's not Titan. Two. Oh, they have T-West. Chalice. No Chalice. If I Chalice them, that is effectively a time walk. Unless they found a bounce land. If I don't find a Chalice, I just lose the game, right? Like everything that I do just doesn't matter in the face of Titan plus Dryad. So I think I have to cycle looking for a Chalice. It's not a Chalice. Jiggy can go. Shaver Ren. Maybe one prismatic ending. Maybe two endings since I'm bringing 3 forces. Just got a couple of explorers. Maybe I could cut Shadow Spear. Sure. They have a swing hand. No, they revealed the Vesuva to the Abundant Harvest. It's one of the cards they went through when they cast the Harvest. Kind of want to get old frame Titanias, but they're like actual money in MTGO as opposed to these ones are like cents. Also, just realized that I have different from different sets. There we go. Cleaner. So turn 1 Reclaimer. If my opponent plays an AmuLIT, I can just ending it. Get Temple Garden here. Stomping Ground. Well, fuck me, I guess. Like, I'd much rather splash white for Prismatic Ending than for Lightning Bolt, honestly. Opponent splashing all of the colors. It's given that red is easier on the meta than hardware. Yeah, but like if you're just going out of the way to splash a color, like this card seems very, very good right now. And I don't think Bolt is that good right now. Like I'd probably rather play Dismember than Lightning Bolt. Well, I can't go squatter them, right? Because the only way that I can potentially win here is if I land a Titania, so I'm just gonna make a token. If they have a Titan, I'm gonna lose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Also, heinous sequencing for them. I guess I could have Ghost Squatter them. I honestly just blanked. I could have Ghost Squatter them. Oh no, they Dread is still alive. Never mind. Yeah, we're just fucked. Anyway, whatever. Whatever. Didn't like that list. Anyway, see you for the next one. Alright, last round. Let's see if we can get another 3 and 2 here. Shipping that hand. Keeping this hand probably, but not excited about it. No Gretchen. We have successfully entered the the fun bracket. We have successfully entered the fun bracket. No empty voice. What a noob opponent. Explore. Fetch land. Forest. Plus. Hopefully this chalice is doing stuff. Hardcast Vine. Got me. 2, 3, 4, 5. Triumph. Facia. Attack. Play the Shadow Spear. Yeah, gotta give my dude lifelink, right? Yep. At least we dominate the fun bracket, okay? At least we are the kings of the fun bracket. Do I want to cut reclaimers here? I feel like I kind of do. We love the fun bracket, yeah. We are kings in the fun bracket. Yeah, I think I don't want to cut reclaimers in the matchup. Maybe cut the chalices on the draw. That makes the sideboarding clean, but I don't think it's good. Also, I guess endurance kind of is fine. Yeah, maybe I just have to cut reclaimers actually. I do not know how much removal my opponent's deck is playing. My opponent trying to Blood Moon me? Are you trying to Blood Moon me, opponent? There's no way you're trying to Blood Moon me, are you, right? Flameblade Adept. So... actually, never mind. Let's just say go. Let's pass the turn. Next turn we can play explosives for 1. See if my opponent overextends into it. Savage, fine. Opponent's deck is not doing the thing. Feels like there's a thing they're trying to do over there, but their deck is just like meh. Forest. Flames. Try it. Exalbine. Here we go. You're gonna see the Blood Moon now. Ancient Grudge. Okay. Whatever. But my opponent is clearly overboarding like a champion, so definitely happy that I didn't just expose the explosives for no reason. Ooh yeah. Ooh yeah. Take 4. Any land? Endurance. Okay. So probably getting mapped now. We're missing land drops, which sucks. So we can jump block with this construct. I guess we can't. Oh, okay. We can't jump block with the construct. Whoops. Vivail, thank you for the raid, man. Appreciate it. How was your stream? Still dominating the MH2 queues. How many trophies are we up to? So I guess they can grudge the construct. Yeah. And now I will die to Bolt. Just 15. Yeah, I had 72 before. Yeah, that sounds about right. It's cool. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kill the Vine. We can play and equip Shadow Spear just to attack. Just to gain 3 life. And then we can just force. Or I guess we can just hardcast Endurance. They just take it. Sweet. Actually, I can't. Yeah, so let's just pass the turn here. Blazing Rottweiler. I think I'm just gonna force the the empty boy. Grudge my Shadow Spear. Okay. Block there. I just don't want to leave myself dead to Lightning Bolt. They have another empty boy that kind of sucks, but seems better than being dead to Bolt. And now we have a Lightning Bolt on demand. And my opponent's at 5, so I think this is locked up. They will really need to do something very explosive to turn this around. All right, got the 3 and 2. Okay. I don't know, man. I'm interested to see where we can take this deck. The problem is I feel like all of the stuff that I'm doing, like it's there for a very good reason. So I'm really struggling to make any changes, particularly to the main deck. Though overall the main deck has felt fine, right? Like our losses today were to stuff like Mill or like Mono Green Tron. Like those matchups, like the Sahili Rai deck or whatever. Like those matchups are kind of like, they're really bad for us. So I think I'm pretty happy with the main deck. It's just the sideboard effect, the one that I'm not so sure on. It just feels like a bunch of these are just flex slots. Like these are flex slots, that's a flex slot, these are flex slots, that's a flex slot. Like all of these cards, they kind of make sense for what I want to be doing, but I mean, I guess it's kind of like the modern problem, right? Where, you know, you can only fix so many issues. You can only use so many cyber slots, right? But yeah, deck is still fine. Deck is still fine. If I had played a little bit better today, I feel like I could have won a couple of matches here and there. So it kind of is what it is. Like you do get punched. I feel like I'm still learning things with this deck, or I'm still like, you know, getting punished for like silly plays or like sequencing issues or stuff like that, which is fun. Like that's why I enjoy playing it and I enjoy practicing with it, because I feel like I'm still figuring stuff out as I go. So it's fun. Recommend it. It's a good time. Is it worth having some number backs appeal? No, I just don't think it's worth respecting big mana right now. I may be wrong on that, but I don't think Tron is that popular. Like, it did well in the Sunday Challenge, but the Sunday Challenge is never a parameter for anything. Like, the Sunday Challenge is always a shit show, so anything can win a Sunday Challenge. So yeah, I don't really think it's worth using slots for Damping Sphere. Like, I had in the past, and it didn't really make the matchup that much better, because your opponent is already bringing in like your Wilts and your Nature's Claims and your like Force. Like, Tron players are playing 17 lands, like 2 green sources, and they're playing Force of Vigor in the sideboard with like 8 green cards or whatever. How has Chalice been? It's like Chalice, right? Like, it's great when it's good, and it's just awful when it's bad. But that's why you play sideboard the game, so you can cut it. But I mean, I feel like the real decks that I played against today, I did fine against. So maybe Tron is not even that as bad of a matchup as I think it is. It's just like turn 3 counter liberate is just not very beatable for most decks anyway. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.